Retrogradation of Jupiter is about revisiting some of the key areas connected to your learning, connected to wise decision making, connected to how prosperity will come in, what kind of decisions you will make in that direction, and what kind of results may be slowed down or even negative for you.
Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my latest video has come. And to learn more and to find a video relevant to you, please do check out my videos list.
Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. We know that Saturn is right now retrograde and it will remain retrograde till first or second week of November. However, Jupiter is going to go retrograde in a few days now in the first week of October and will remain retrograde till the first week of February 2025, roughly about just over 4 months. So this is a period of reflection and some effect of Saturn's retrogression connected to certain houses will tell upon how Jupiter's retrogression will bring about some results for you also. So back to back to retrogression is not such a great news. However, Saturn will release its clutches on some of the houses, important houses in your horoscope, whereas Jupiter will put a slowdown effect and revisiting effect on some of the houses. So let's see how for different rising signs, Jupiter's retrogression in the sign of Taurus from the first week of October till first week of February will bring different results for different rising signs. So for Aries rising people, Jupiter retrograde in Taurus will have an effect on your 9th house, your 12th house, and obviously your 2nd house also, because Jupiter is retrograding or undergoing retrogression in Taurus. So it will have an impact on the 2nd house of finances, your values and material possessions, as well as it will also be a time of financial reassessment, reevaluation of long-term goals and beliefs, and a deeper introspection will also shape your experiences during this period. So unexpected expenses or financial slowdowns could arise, requiring a thorough review of personal budgets. The 2nd house just doesn't govern only money, but also it's linked to how a person values himself or herself. And so what will be a self-worth is also tied to your material success. So the retrogression may prompt you to rethink your income sources as well. About the 9th house, plans for long distance travel, especially to foreign countries, may face delays. There may be cancellations or revisions during this retrogression. This period will often bring a sense of disillusionment or dissatisfaction with certain philosophical or spiritual review points that you may have to contend with. For those who are involved in higher education, the retrogression may bring up past academic or legal matters for resolution or for solutions. However, despite the challenges and delays, this retrogression is a powerful period for spiritual exploration. Now, because the 12th house is also involved here, because Jupiter rules it, so you may feel drawn to spending more time alone or engaging in activities that promote isolation or solitude, or even do activities such as meditation. And since the 12th house also governs what is hidden, so Jupiter retrogression may bring hidden matters to light, something which was hidden for some time now, like uncovering hidden debts, something which were forgotten, or foreign investments, or some unresolved emotional matters as well. The retrogression will also offer a big opportunity for spiritual growth. For some of you, you may feel drawn to some mystical or esoteric practices or occult or yoga or spiritual retreats or meditation. Now, what will be the key areas or dates for you? So as Jupiter enters retrogression in early October 2024, the first signs of reflection may begin to surface. You may notice financial slowdowns or spiritual unrest as well. By late November, however, there will be deeper realization about money, about your values, about your beliefs, and these could emerge for you. But you may feel a stronger urge to reevaluate your financial strategies, your long-term goals, and what direction your spirituality will take. So this is surely a powerful time for introspection and assessment. And as Jupiter goes direct in early February, there will be more clarity which will begin to emerge, and you may feel a renewed sense of confidence in your financial decision, which has so far been impacted by Jupiter's retrogression. And the lessons learned during the retrogression will provide valuable insights for future endeavors as well. Now, what is the advice for you? Avoid making any major financial decisions during this time or making any commitments unless they're absolutely necessary. Instead, use this time to reflect on your spending habits, your savings, and overall financial strategy. Take time to revisit your educational, professional, and spiritual goals. This is an opportunity to make adjustments and realign or align more closely with your evolving values and beliefs. Now, the 12th house influence encourages deep healing and spiritual exploration for you. So, engage in activities that promote inner peace, inner tranquility, inner happiness, and allow for resolution of some lingering subconscious issues as well. Whether in travel, education, or philosophical pursuits, delays and setbacks are highly likely. So, embrace these moments as opportunities for revaluation and growth. Now, for Taurus rising people, Jupiter's retrogression will be in the Lagna itself. So, surely this is a time for reflection or pondering about your first house. So, yeah, some of you may feel compelled to question whether you are living in alignment with your authentic selves, because it's the first house in which Jupiter has gone under retrogression. So, this retrogression may trigger an introspective focus on your physical health and well-being, prompting changes. In that, some of you may relook at what you're eating, what you're not eating, exercising, or some personal care routines as well. Some insecurities about physical appearance or your personal progress may surface or resurface, requiring patience and self-compassion as well. And there could be a strong pull to reflect on whether current life goals truly reflect your inner beliefs and desires. Now, the 8th house, which will also be under question here. So, the 8th house ruled by Jupiter governs themes of shared resources, inheritance, debts, taxes, intimacy, and some deep transformation, deep psychiatric transformation as well. So, joint finances may require careful scrutiny during this period. You may need to reassess shared investments, debts, or even some tax obligations. Delays or complications with inheritances, shared money, shared resources with your spouse, or any financial assistance may also arise. So, this retrogression will also offer a deep opportunity for emotional healing, particularly in intimate, close relationships. You may experience a shift in power dynamics within your relationships. This could lead to a reassessment of control issues or boundaries in partnerships. On a more internal level, the 8th house governs personal transformation, so look forward to some internal transformation which also comes by for you. Now, about the 11th house, you may find yourself questioning the value of certain friendships or social groups. Should I be friends with this person? Is this friend good for me? Is this friendship really supporting me or helping me or growing me? So there could be delays, misunderstandings, or changes in some of your network issues, group dynamics. However, this may bring about friends from the past back into your life. You may reflect deeply on your long-term goals and aspirations and your wishes and desires, asking yourself whether your current ambitions will still resonate. And there may be progress in achieving career-related gains or social recognition. On the other hand, may slow down. So what are the key dates for you? So the initial shift of Jupiter retrogression in Taurus will bring the first signs of reflection. You may feel an inner pull to start questioning your identity, your personal goals, your relationship with others. By late November, deeper realization around shared resources, emotional intimacy are likely to surface. This can be a powerful time for addressing financial issues or making progress on healing some of the emotional wounds, some of the emotional baggages that you may be carrying from long back. So this is surely a period where some reflection is needed. But by early February, when Jupiter goes direct, there will be more clarity and forward momentum will also begin to return. So you will see more progress in your personal growth, in your social connections and financial matters as well. So what is the advice for you? Use this retrogression to reflect on personal identity and ensure that your life path aligns with your true self. Avoid taking any new financial risks which are involving shared resources or debts. Another important thing, take a closer look at your friendships and group affiliations. Make room for relationships that align with your evolving values. And this retrogression is an excellent time for addressing deep emotional wounds related to trust, intimacy, or control issues. Take the time to reflect on your long-term aspirations, make necessary adjustments that refine your vision for the future. Now, for Gemini rising people, this is an important period because Jupiter's retrogression is happening in the 12th house. So the retrogression will encourage deep introspection, particularly around subconscious fears. Those fears which have been lingering in your mind will suddenly erupt. And some of your limiting beliefs may also force you to take a decision one way or the other, especially because of unresolved emotional issues. This is also an important time for engaging in spiritual practices such as meditation or therapy. There may be strong need for you to isolate yourself or go into retreat from the outer world and to focus on your personal healing. Some secrets or unresolved issues, whether on the personal level or related to partnerships, may come to the surface during this period. This period can also be an opportunity to revisit and heal old emotional wounds. Now, because of this retrogression, the 7th house of partnerships will also get affected because Jupiter also rules the 7th house. So this retrogression will invite deep examination of relationship dynamics, whether in partnership, with your spouse, especially the long-term ones. If you are in the process of formalizing a partnership or formalizing a marriage or a business or getting engaged, there may be some delays or obstacles or rethink. You may rethink, should I really get married to this person or not? So before October hits you, if you're going to take a decision in the next 2-3 days, please take a decision to get married, to get engaged or whatever. And this Jupiter retrogression may bring past partners or unresolved relationship issues also back into the picture. So relationship roles and expectations may be reconsidered with a focus on creating more balance and fairness. This retrogression offers an opportunity also to resolve some past relationship wounds and to let go of some emotional baggage that may be affecting your current partnerships. The next thing is your 10th house, which Jupiter also rules. So the career is under question, your work is under question, your profession is under question, your business is under question, your self-work, self-enterprise is under question. So you may find yourself questioning your current career path and considering whether it truly fulfills you. Promotions, career advancements, or public recognition may slow down during this period. Opportunities, however, that were previously set aside by you, or you didn't think or thought that it is lost, it may resurface. Some old colleagues, some old employees, or some old company may come back, some old manager or boss may come back, and it will give you a chance to revisit whether you should reconsider those career opportunities or business or partnerships or whatever. And so this retrogression will also offer a chance to balance between your personal life and public responsibilities, especially relationship with authority figures or superiors may undergo change of testing. So what are the key dates for you? Early October, when Jupiter goes into retrogression, periods of introspection and reevaluation will begin to surface. But by late November, this is a powerful period for deep reflection, deep healing, deep going inside and seeing, what am I thinking? What am I doing? What am I feeling? What should I do? But by early February, Jupiter goes direct, so you may experience a sense of resolution, motivation, energy, forward momentum, whether in relationships or in career or your personal healing. So what is the advice for you? Advice for you is this period will offer a profound opportunity for inner healing. So focus internally into your subconscious, into your fears. Look into your hidden patterns and unresolved emotional issues and try and solve them. So this is an excellent time to reassess your partnerships, both personal and professional as well, and focus on addressing imbalances, whether in relationships or responsibilities. There could be delays in career advancements, so bid your time, take your time to ensure that your professional life aligns with your long-term personal goals and values rather than chasing for growth. So this is surely a time of reflection. And so given the reflective period that this is best to avoid major career decisions or relationship commitments. Now for Cancer rising people, this is going to be a period of important reflection on your 11th house where Jupiter is going retrograde. So some social connections may feel out of sync with you. Is this my true friend? Should I continue this connection or not? Specifically connected to your current values, because your current values is your second house, but Taurus is also the second house of your Kalpurush Kundli. Here in your Cancer rising sign, this is your 11th house. So this will prompt some reassessment of your friendships. Old friends or acquaintances may reappear, offering an opportunity to resolve unfinished businesses or to reconnect in meaningful ways. And this also invites you to reassess your long-term goals and ambitions. What is my ambition? Where am I heading? What are the milestones I need to achieve? So this may bring in some delays in realizing from career points of view what your long-term ambitions are. Then the 6th house is under question here because Jupiter Sagittarius sign also rules the 6th house. So you may feel the need to revisit your work situation. You may find yourself renegotiating your duties, responsibilities. Why should I do this? Should I not do this? This role is not good for me. I'm being stuck up. All that may come to into view, and the structure of your daily task you may revisit to see, can I balance it better? So this is surely a period to emphasize upon the health and your well-being. You may experience challenges in maintaining health. So some visits to the clinic may happen, some small ups and downs every now and then may happen, especially eating things, please keep them under focus. So surely this is the time to reevaluate your eating habits. This is also a good time to focus on exercise and to do some preventive health measures. Now, on the other hand, some issues with colleagues or conflicts in the workplace may also happen because it's 6 houses involved here. So this gives an opportunity to address any unresolved issues, any negative baggages somebody is carrying, and so forth. So one of the key lessons for this retrograde is to find a better balance between your work obligations and your personal well-being. Then your 9th house of higher learning, where Pisces sign is involved, is also into the mix. So you may find yourself questioning your belief system, your spiritual thoughts, your spiritual practices. On the other hand, because it is also the 9th house of long distance travel, so plans related to travel, any legal matters or educational pursuits may also get delayed, especially if people are looking for admissions in foreign universities or higher qualification. So you may feel compelled to revisit some old educational paths. You felt, I shouldn't do this. Now suddenly you think, should I do this? Will it help me? And so on. So some spiritual growth and philosophical exploration will also be under your focus. So what are the key dates for you? So first, early October, when the retrogradation happens, so you may feel the initial pull towards reassessing your social network, your daily routines, your health habits, long-term aspiration. By late November, you will find that there is a deeper insight into your friendships, work habits, and belief system. However, by early February, when the retrogradation eases off and Jupiter goes direct, that's when clarity begins to emerge for you around friendships, around work habits, health routine, and also your personal belief. So what is the advice for Cancer rising people? So firstly, you should consider letting go of any past connections which are no longer serving you, or there's no growth involved, and there is no chance of anything happening there. And so reevaluate your daily routines, particularly in terms of your health and work. And this is a time for reflection on your personal beliefs. Take the opportunity to revisit any spiritual interests or realign your current paths with your deep sense of purpose. So now for Leo rising people, Jupiter is going retrograde in Taurus, which is also your 10th house. So this is an important time to reevaluate your career. So you may feel a need to reevaluate your career goals, your ambitions, and this may also offer you a chance to prevent or bring in delays in your career achievements or important roles, leadership roles, or even public recognition. And this may also prompt reevaluation of how you present yourself professionally. Do your bosses see you? So you may have a chance of relooking at this, and some old career opportunities which you thought were lost may come back, may resurface. Something which maybe somebody, old boss may come back and ask you, would you want to work with me? Something of that sort may happen. So you may find yourself adjusting your long-term goals to realign with your current sense of purpose as well. Then the 5th house is also involved here. So what is the effect of Jupiter's retrograde on your 5th house? You may find yourself reassessing your romantic connections. If you are dating somebody, or you are in a romantic liaison with somebody, a romantic relationship with somebody, or even with your spouse, you may think, am I getting enough love, attention, affection, enough care, support? Some of you past lovers may re-emerge. So be careful if you're already dating with somebody else and the old flame comes back. So you need to see how you balance it. So surely a hunky-dory time for you, but a period of surely ups and downs, roller coaster ride surely. The opportunity is presenting itself to you. Now how you handle it is up to you. Some creative endeavors may also experience some setbacks because it's fifth house is involved, so creativity is also involved here. But because it's the fifth house, so some old hobbies, some artistic interests, I want to learn music, I want to learn singing may also emerge. For those with children, this may bring up themes or things that you need to do, where you need to focus on your role as a parent and give more time to your children as well, or rethink about your children's education as well. So overall, it's time to look at love, joy, creativity in your lives. Then 8th house is involved here. So you may need to reflect on joint financial matters, shared accounts, taxes, inheritances, then issues related to trust, intimacy, and emotional vulnerability in relationship may also surface. So this may involve you to look at the power dynamics in your partnerships with your partner. So on an emotional level, this is surely a powerful opportunity for some deep transformation. So what are the key dates for you? So when early October, when the retrogradation begins, you will feel an initial re-looking at career, creative reflection about your innovation, your sense of doing new things, but also financial concerns will be emerging for you. And but by end of November, you will feel there is more focus on your professional direction, your romantic relations, and financial matters may also be under focus. But by early February, when the retrogradation ends and Jupiter turns direct, that's when clarity will begin to emerge around your career goals, around your personal life, your relationships, as well as your financial matters. So what is the advice for you? So the advice for you is that use this period for reflection on your career goals, on your public image, and only take those decisions which are absolutely necessary, especially looking at the long-term goals and addressing some of the imbalances that you have. Take time to reassess your romantic liaison or romantic relationships and creative pursuits and see whether they are really working for you. They're supporting you, they are nurturing you. And be open to resolving some old past issues in love, if you need to take a decision on that, and pay attention to your shared resources, especially financial entanglements, because these could otherwise keep haunting you long term. So overall, this is a period of reflection, looking at relations, intimacy, career, and your finances as well. Now for Virgo rising people, your two main houses are getting involved, which is your 4th house and your 7th house, as well as your 9th house. So Jupiter will go retrograde in your 9th house in Taurus. So here your belief system, your high education, long distance travel, spirituality, looking at broader philosophical viewpoints in your life, all of this will be under focus. So many of you may feel a need to re-examine your philosophical or spiritual beliefs. So if your philosophy is that I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be alone, I want to reflect, I want to meditate. So you will re-look at, is this really working for me? Is this isolation working for me? Is this ashrama working for me? Is this learning working for me? Are these spiritual pursuits working for me? Is this travel going to all these spiritual places working for me? So all this you reflect, because many times what happens when the time for reflection, especially if the 9th house comes, you begin to question. So you may be doing certain activities for some time. Suddenly you feel, is this even working for me? Is this helping me? So for time period, you may feel some satisfaction, some relief, but long term, this will not be very helpful. So Jupiter's retrogression in the 9th house is telling you, especially because Jupiter rules the 4th and the 7th house, relook at your relationship philosophically also. If you've been looking at your relationship in a different matter, in your domestic life in a different matter, now is a chance. Relook and reassess your life and which direction you're going. Reassess your relationship status also. This is an important period for you from that perspective. Then the 7th house is involved here. So romantic and partnerships, relationships, all these are under focus. Jupiter's retrogression is encouraging you to reassess your partnerships and even your business partnerships or even related to work. So Jupiter's retrogression is allowing you to address some past issues of relationships. So if there has been insecurity, there have been fear, there have been losses, you have been at the receiving end. So here Jupiter's retrogression is saying that, okay, let go of the past, move on, move forth and grow. Jupiter stands for growth. Jupiter stands for wise decision making. Jupiter is to move forward. Jupiter is one of the fastest spinning planets in the solar system. So Jupiter wants you to go ahead with full steam, not to reflect back and get lost in past emotional baggages as well. Okay. Then the fourth house of domestic life is also under question. So you need to relook at where you're staying, your living situation is there, your family situation, if you live alone or if you live with family, who's working for you, who's not working for you, who's helping you, who's not helping for you, whatever the situation. If you're living alone, is this working for you? If you're living with somebody, is this working for you? What are the dynamics of the relationship? How you should go forward? How should you resolve some of the family issues, domestic issues, surely for you? Some period of maybe doing some repairs and home may also come. So overall, you will relook at your comfort, the sense of security within yourself, and whether this is helping you and this is really works. See, it's easy to be by yourself or to look only at my house, my security, my emotional thing. It's difficult to learn, the ropes of working with people, living with people. It's difficult. But those people who can live with people, look at different perspectives, and then still be able to manage the relationship, those are the people who can truly call them people who have been successful. Otherwise, no. So the key dates for you will be at the start of early October. There may be challenges in your education, in partnerships, and some introspection, reassessment will be done. By late November, you will have a deeper insight in your home life, in your partnership, long-term goals. And so this is a time for reflection, healing and realignment as well. But by early February, when the retrogression ends and Jupiter turns direct, you will relook at relationships. Some new relationship may emerge, or some relationship which you felt let go or you lost them, they may come around back for you, or you may need to go and address them because they're still at the back of your mind, of your subconscious. They are lying there for you, and they're somewhere niggling you and pricking you, and you have left them aside. So Jupiter's retrogression is allowing you to relook at them and resolve them. Otherwise, in your subconscious, they'll remain with you for a long time if those are unresolved. So what is the advice for you? Relook at your travel and educational plans, relook at the time, take the time to reflect on your partnerships, do some healing activities, relook at renegotiating your partnerships and your connections, resolve family issues, resolve relationship issues, and make challenges, set aside your challenges and look at making changes to a more healthy living situation and emotional well-being as well. Now for Libra rising people, 8th house is surely involved here. Need for reflection because Jupiter's retrogression is happening in the 8th house. So that is surely a period, or that period for reflection around intimacy issues, joint finances, psychological transformation, and issues of power and control and intimacy as well. So this is a period to relook at how you are managing shared resources, joint accounts, investments, debts, inheritances with your spouse, with whoever. And you may find this is a time to reflect on your emotional bonds with others as well. There may be delays in receiving shared financial support, inheritances, and some other resources that you were waiting for, that these may come by, they will also may be delayed. On a deeper level, this retrogression period encourages psychological healing, transformation, power and control issues in intimate relationship may come to the surface, especially in connection to shared resources as well. So rethink on that. Then the 6th house is getting involved here. So as Jupiter rules your 6th house, sign of Pisces. So this governs your health, daily routines, working with people, working under people. So it's reassessing your approach in these aspects of life. So your health and well-being will take the center stage for you. Challenges or delays in the workplace may emerge. Some professional responsibilities may need revisiting. Any unresolved conflicts or imbalances in the work environment may also become prominent during this period, offering opportunity for resolution. And this retrogression period is also a reminder for liberalizing people to prioritize your self-care. Amid all these professional responsibilities, don't let go of your focus on your own self. Okay? Then the third house is involved here, which is Sagittarius sign. So Jupiter's influence over the third house, communication, branding, marketing, siblings, short trips, learning, day-to-day interactions with people, the social media, all are under focus. So you may feel the need to reassess how you communicate with others. Somebody may come and complain, how did you tell me this? Why did you tell me this? So these some misunderstandings may happen. Your messaging as you intend will not go across. People may misconstrue what you're saying. Some issues related with siblings may surface, close relations may surface, neighbors may also surface, asking you or requiring you to also focus on that. Planning for short trips, local travel, some of them may get delayed or there may be obstacle. Some of you may feel drawn to visit some old learning goals. I let go of that certification, I didn't learn that, let me go back and do that also. So some of those reflection things, thought patterns will also emerge. Now, what are the key dates for you to watch? Early October when Jupiter goes retrograde. So the main focus area for you will be shared resources, emotional intimacy, health, work related, career related, communication issues. All of these will emerge. There may be initial delays as well, and there is obviously some reassessment. However, by late November, you will feel you have gained deeper insight into financial matters, into your emotional issues, your health, your communication. So this is the good time at that period of time, late November, you have to make adjustments to how you look at these issues, these unresolved issues. But by early February, when Jupiter goes direct, clarity will emerge around finances, shared resources, your work routine, day-to-day work routine, health, and your communication also. So what is the advice for you? Take this time to reflect on how you manage your shared financial resources in relationship, whether in your romantic relationship or business or collaboration. Reflect on your health habits during this period. This is a period of reflection, revisiting. So consider making some adjustments to create a more balance between your professional responsibilities and your personal care. Reevaluate how you communicate with others, reevaluate how you are working with siblings, neighbors, and your co-workers, and clear up any misunderstanding for you, because this will be, if whatever you resolve now will continue for you long term. Now for Scorpio rising people, keep in mind that the 7th house is surely involved here, because your Jupiter is going retrograde in the 7th house. So a careful reevaluation of your romantic or business partnership surely will be under focus. Some potential resurfacing of old issues, problems, old relationship, old patterns may also emerge. Your partner may accuse you of not paying attention to them. So this will surely give you an opportunity of revisiting those areas, discussing, closing them. Some healing will also be involved here, so do pay attention to that. There may be delays or obstacles in forming new partnership, new relationship also. So Jupiter, if you are in a romantic relationship, Jupiter is saying reassess before you formalize your relationship, okay? And look at the power dynamics in your relationship, and if any things have to be resolved before you go formal with the relationship. So communication and trust will be the key areas for you. Then the 2nd house is involved here. So a thorough reassessment of your finances, including your income, your budgeting, your material possessions, your savings, long-term security, all will be under focus. So there may be delays in receiving some income, some increments, some investments, or some material gains. So there will be more prompting of you to be more cautious on, have a more thoughtful approach to these financial managements. So reflection on your self-worth and your relationship concerned with or connected with financial issues is important. So revisiting some financial agreements, some contracts, investments, if you're putting money in FDI, all that, that will be under the focus. So this is surely an opportunity to shift priorities, focusing on what is your long-term stability, your personal fulfillment, and your security as well. Then the 5th house, romance, creativity, children is involved. So yeah, romantic relationships may make you to reflect. Some of you will surely spend more time, give more time to your 5th house, romance, children, going and visiting some places, maybe going on a holiday with your romantic liaison or your romantic partner, maybe spouse, long holiday with spouse. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Surely with children. So there may be delays or obstacles in forming new romantic relationship. If you propose to somebody, expect a delay for 1 or 2 months, or somebody is to say yes, then within a month or two, relationship going kaput. So be careful before you go ahead and propose to somebody. Okay, so focus on your children and new opportunities to reassess parenting issues, school issues, educational issues are also all there. So this is a chance to refine your creative self-expression. Fifth house, hobbies, what you like to do. So it ensures that whatever you're doing, creativity, your innovation, that it aligns with your personal values. It aligns with what you want to really achieve. And fifth house, 8th to the 10th house, so career opportunities will also be involved. So the key date periods for you. So early October, when Jupiter goes retrograde, the focus areas will be relationship, finance, romance, creativity and all. But by late November, there will be deeper insight into your relationship, finances, creative endeavors, all of this will resurface. So adjustments around all these will be important, and making necessary changes and resolving this will be important. But by early February, when Jupiter starts going direct, then more clarity will emerge around relationships, finances, matters and creative pursuits. So it will be easier for you to take a decision post early February when Jupiter goes direct. So what is the advice for you? Take this time to carefully reflect on your partnerships, both romantic as well as professional partnership. Look at any unresolved issues or imbalances in your relations, in your partnership, in your work issues, and relook at opening or healing any of the past negative baggages that you're carrying. Pay close attention to your financial situation, where your money is going, the spending habits, what your income sources are, what your long-term financial goals are. So reflect on your self-worth. Are you doing the right thing? Are you moving in the right direction? Are you saving enough? Are you saved for a rainy day or not? And last thing, reflect on your romantic relationship, whether that relationship is serving you on your creative projects and your hobbies. Now for Sagittarius rising people, Jupiter's retrogression is important because Jupiter's retrogression is happening in your 6th house. Jupiter is going to retrograde in Taurus. So surely this is a time for you to relook at restructuring your daily schedules, your work habits, so that your productivity is boosted and you become more efficient. So your attention may shift towards more health routine, current health routine, relooking at them, supporting your physical and your mental well-being. But there may be challenges which may arise at work, especially if you work under somebody urging you to address those imbalances. Workload, how much work are you doing? Is your work life under balance? Is there harmony? So this retrograde encourages you to reflect on how you're serving others and how you are being served in the process. So to finding a perfect balance, a good balance of finding a good harmony between your personal goals and your daily responsibilities is there. Then the first house is under focus here. So you may feel called to reassess whether your long-term goals are aligned with what you really want to do, whether you're moving in the right direction, whether you have the right stature, whether you have the right designation. So all of this will be under focus, and this is a period for introspection, self-reflection, the Lagna. So you may gain a deeper understanding of yourself, discovering some hidden talents, hidden desires, hidden motivations also. And this is a good time for you to present yourself to the world, whether through your appearance or behavior. So some of you may work on physique, on going to a gym or joining a gym. If you're already doing a gym, maybe dropping some days when you don't go to a gym. However, the progress will be slow. Personal ambitions and goals may take some more time in getting resolved surely. So this is surely a period to look at growth or happiness. Then the 4th house is involved here. Pisces sign in your 4th house. So you may feel a desire to make some changes in your home, in your living situation. You want more stability, you want more comfort, you want more emotional harmony, you want good time with your spouse, you want good time with your family members, maybe parents. So whoever is close to you and you emotionally close to them, will find reflection on them, on their health, on their well-being, and you may require some attention, giving them time, or you will just spend time with them, more time with them. So there is surely a reflection on emotional areas, emotional well-being of family, of parents, spouse and so forth. And some of you may sit down being nostalgic around family dinner and talk about old times. Then this used to happen, that used to happen. So retrogression, revisiting old things, old situations as well. So the reflection on home life, family life, and your emotional foundation is also there. So what are the key dates and periods for you? So early October, when Jupiter retrogression just starts, the focus will be around health, work, personal identity, self-belief, home life, and all that. But there will always be some delays or challenges in these areas. However, by late November, there will be deeper insight into your health routines, work responsibilities, day-to-day work, your personal goals also, and your family dynamics. All of these will be under focus. But by early February, when Jupiter goes direct, that's the time when there will be more clarity around your health, around your work area, around your personal identity, around your relationship, about your home life. And that's when you will feel full of energy to move forward. So what are the important advices for you? Use this time to reflect on your diet, exercise, mental peace, family, on your day-to-day work, on your long-term goals, on your stature in society, on your family time, on your parents, on your emotional foundation, and most important, your emotional and physical well-being. Then for Capricorn rising people, the 5th house, that's where Jupiter is going retrograde. So that's the house under focus first. So you may feel compelled to reevaluate your current relationship, especially romantic relationship. So is this giving me fulfillment? Is this giving me joy? Is this serving me? So you will rethink about, is this the right thing for you to do? Is this the right person for you to do? Secondly, 5th house also means creative endeavors, some innovation, some creativity. I want to learn this art, I want to learn this music, I want to go here, I want to do this, I want to learn this new thing. All of this may come, or you may relook at some of these areas, reflection. And the 5th house, 8th to the 10th house, even relook at, am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right industry? Am I in the right job? Am I in the right role? Am I getting paid well enough? So there will be an opportunity to reconnect with all these areas. And also some of you may spend some time on some of your old passion, listening to music, some hobby may re-emerge. You want to do something new. Some of you may want to do some new thing, paint, or bring new plants in your home. Something new will be started or revisited, especially if you're lost track of that, lost touch in that. So all these areas will surely need your focus. Then the 12th house. So deep exploration, deep internal self-exploration, looking at what you're doing. See, the 12th house is also the house of your imagination, your dreams and wishes and desires, spiritual practices. So some of this will be under focus. Some of you will get deep dreams, intuitive dreams also. So messaging may also come for you. Some of you may go to visit some spiritual places. However, sleep will be a broken pattern for you surely. Some days you'll sleep very well, some days you may not sleep very well. So you are healing, the subconscious patterns will come under focus. The dreams may emerge also for you. Intuitive, sudden, light bulb moments may also come for you. So emotional health healing is surely, or well-being is surely under the focus. Spiritual and emotional well-being is surely under the focus. Then the 3rd house, or siblings, neighbors, short distance travels, marketing, communication. So you may find how you express yourself in daily interactions, and you may feel, oh, I need to improve here. So some people may come back and tell you that, okay, that time you told me that this was not good, I didn't feel good, you said this. So those areas, resolving those areas will also be there. Obviously delays in short distance travel will be there. Any writing projects that you do, proposal writing, sending something, they may get delayed. So be careful before you send them, because there may be errors. There may be errors in the data that you send. There may be errors in the numbers. So be careful. Sometime reflection on your relationship with your siblings, or spending time with them, visiting them, or they coming over and visiting you may also happen. So those old conversations, being nostalgic about those areas will happen. So what are the key dates for you? So early in October, when Jupiter goes retrograde, the focus will be around romance, creativity, spirituality, communication, reflection. Small necessary adjustments will be under the focus. Late November, the focus will be on emerging romantic relationship, creative expression, hobbies, interests, what you love to do, spiritual growth, Communication patterns may also deepen and you will resolve them more. However, by early February, when Jupiter goes direct, that's when there will be more clarity and you will feel a renewed sense of purpose moving forward with new insight and purpose. So what is the advice for you? Reflect on your romantic relationship. Look at joy and fulfillment. Use this time to reflect internally and bring that joy moments in your home, in your family. Be patient with some delays. Focus on what your passions are. Utilize this period to re-deepen your spiritual practices. Go and visit some places. Look into your subconscious mind. Look into those all hidden emotional issues so that you are able to resolve them. Then communication and resolving issues with siblings. All these areas are under focus. So overall, whatever you do, ensure there is enough clarity and understanding in the issues how you are getting resolved, because this will help you and impact you long term. Now for Aquarius rising people, this is an important period because the 4th house of family is getting involved, because Jupiter is getting retrograde in the 4th house. That's why it is going retrograde. So there will be a focus on your home environment, family dynamics, emotional foundations also. So you may contemplate making changes to your living situation, some renovation, relocation, shifting home, relooking at investments, redoing your home, or even focusing on your vehicle, going long distance or repairing your vehicle, changing your vehicle, doing something new with your vehicle. That may also come. Some domestic appliances, some domestic comforts may be under focus. Emotional needs will be under focus. And this is a period to focus on family dynamics, revisiting of family dynamics when Jupiter goes retrograde. Some healing, Jupiter, elders, parents, maybe some old uncle, aunt, even with your in-laws, especially for women. So reflecting on your personal emotional needs, revisiting and trying to find more security, stability within your home will also be important. But this retrograde moment of Jupiter will bring challenges in terms of home related issues also. Especially health of an elder may also be under focus. So surely if you have older people at home, focus on their health also. Then the second house is involved here. Second house is your Pisces sign here. So you may feel compelled to reevaluate your spending habits. Am I spending too much? Am I saving enough? What is my long-term saving plan? So your core values, you will look at what are your core values. Is it security? Is it spending? Is it living it up? So that will surely need a revisit. Finances will need a revisit. So some of your financial, if you're doing very well, your financial abundance, then you will look at personal growth. You will not focus too much on financial security and so forth. But this period is surely a period for developing some new income opportunities, especially if you are not earning too much, and relooking at your financial stability as well. Then the 11th house is involved here. So here you may reflect on the quality of your friendship, your network circle. And some of you will try to expand your network circle, go and visit people, go and meet with people. India, Diwali time, November. So increasing your social network, making new friends, but be a little careful. You may make some new friends who may not be serving you very well. Or some old issues may get resolved, but may also surface. But for some people, some new connection may come in with the opposite gender, which may not be very good. So if you're finding some connection with the new person of the opposite gender during this period, be careful before you get too much sucked up in the relationship, because this could impact your long-term happiness, your fulfillment in the relationship. So some real reconnection with old friends will surely happen. Social connection, social interaction, more social time, fun, going out will surely will be there. So early October, when Jupiter begins to retrograde, the theme will be around home, family, finances, social network, all that will happen. But by late November, it will be on deeper friendship, deeper alignments, deeper focus on resolving any outstanding issues. But by early February, when Jupiter goes direct, that's when you will move forward about home life, about finances, about relationships. So some of the relationships which have reshaped during November, you will find them taking off during February, and those may serve you long term. So what is the advice for you? On the home and family period, look at resolving issues, consider more supportive environment at home, reassess your financial priorities, try and explore new income sources, reflect on the quality of your friendship, reconsider whom you want to keep with you and who you want to let go. Now for Pisces rising people, of course, your 10th house, your Lagna is also involved here. So on the career front, on the work front, on the public image and your professional paths, you will surely feel the need to relook at, contemplate whether you're in the right career, contemplate whether you're in your right role, contemplate whether you're in the right department, contemplate whether you're in the right industry, you're working with the right people. Are there any delays in career advancements? Have you been held up for too long? So relook at this period starting in just a few days from now. However, if you're trying to push forward, I want growth now, I want this new role now, I want the corner office now, there may be delays. So be careful of how much you push. If there was some personal recognition, acknowledgement, appreciation, they may be delayed, may come later or may come even after February. So there may be opportunities to reconnect with former colleagues, to revisit some projects. Some delayed project which you set aside, you may need to work on it. Some new thing which was unresolved or kept to the side, your boss may call you and say, now you focus on that. So those career things, work, career projects, all those client meetings may be under focus. New meetings, number of meetings that you visit or you attend may be also going up. So it's a lot of reflection on your public image, on your work, all these new career opportunities, new career strategies, new projects, all of these are under focus. Then the Lagna itself is under focus. So you may reflect on whether you're presenting yourself right to the world. Are you working on yourself? Whether you have enough stature, whether you have the right designation. How does the world look at you? Are you respected? So some of the insecurities may come to the surface, and this is a retrogradation is a period to solve them. Clear your doubts. Some of you may work on your personal image, how I look, visit the gym, do my wardrobe, do my hair, all of that will come for you. With women, slightly more than men, this will surely happen. So some people may focus on new goals, new habits that you develop, which will some of these will really help you long term. Then retrogradation is happening in Taurus in your 3rd house. So revisiting the relationship with sibling, revisiting your communication, revisiting going to some short journeys may come upon, because of which some things you will find some movement happening on the career front also here. However, be careful on communication, because there may be some miscommunication which is happening. Jupiter retrograde in the 3rd house of Taurus, especially miscommunication about money, finances, some bills that you have not paid, or your invoices that you have not carried, those all will be under focus. Spending some time with siblings may happen. Short duration travels may be delayed. And if you need to take a short duration travel, think whether you really need to do the travel or not. So there's a lot of reflection of your internal personal goals, how you're branding yourself, how you're communicating to others. All of this is under focus. So the key dates for you is early October, when retrogradation just begins. So the focus will be on career, your self-identity, your communication skills, your job, your work, your projects, your relationship with boss and all that. However, by late November, that's when there will be more clarity and there will be deeper insights into your career goals, into your self-image, communication styles, in your health, how you present yourself to the world and all. But by early February, when Jupiter goes direct, that's when more clarity will begin to emerge in your mind about all these areas and about your self-identity, about your career, about communication. And that's when you will regather yourself, have all the energy to move forward with renewed confidence and motivation. The advice for you is utilize this retrograde to reflect on your career goals, your personal identity, satisfaction in your current role, on your current path that you're going. Are you moving in the right direction? And what your true aspirations are? Are you getting too lost in the material aspirations rather than looking deep down into the spiritual ones? Pisces sign is involved here. Take time to reevaluate your self-image, personal goals. Work on addressing some insecurities. Set aside some time for personal growth, reading, visiting places, talking to friends, talking to elders. And revisit also on your communication style with your relationships, with siblings, close friends, older people, and at work as well. So friends, now that we have seen how Jupiter's retrogradation from early October to early February 2025 will bring about time for reflection, revisiting, areas for each one of you, keeping in mind which houses Taurus rules, which houses Sagittarius and Pisces rules in your horoscope. Do look also what dasha, antardasha, what doshas are in your horoscope, because they will also bring in their own flavor for you. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me. The link given below. Until some other time, some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.